says all of this about Allah, but then I now change the belief in which I have about your book. And I now say that I believe Allah is actually not one. I believe that Allah is a bird. I believe that what it says about Allah, when it says that Allah may be peaceful, Allah is the merciful one, I change all of that and I say, actually, no, the meaning of Allah means that Allah is a man that just walks on this earth. Can you then call me a Muslim and say that I am following your Quran?
Okay, let me answer. When someone receives revelation, a prophet, he gives it to the people and people understand what it says because it's their own language. The prophets are given revelation in the language of the people. So whatever they understand, we say as a primary principle of exegesis or interpretation, we need to take their interpretation as primary, right? Can I? So if Quran says something like this, and the Prophet explained this is what it means, the community believe what it means, we will take that because language has nuances, right? The word, for example, say barking. It can mean many things depending on context. Bark of what? Bark of a tree, barking of irrelevant. So that understanding, the Prophet and his community, the companions, the students, the disciples, whatever you call it, they will explain it and that will be the best interpretation. Right. So if someone then comes on later and says, no, it's not like this. Like I'll give you a good example. There are many Quranists, Quran only Muslims they call themselves.
And you don't call them Muslims, right?
Yeah. And they say, you know what, when the Quran says pray, make salah, it doesn't mean like what you're praying. It means having a connection with God. So they have totally different meaning. What they take is not an invented meaning of their own. They take one of the linguistic meaning of the text and say, oh, let's apply that. But what we're saying, the reason why they're wrong, because out of many linguistic meanings for that text,
I can't lie, you're losing me because you're very
I am saying, out of the many meanings of the text, the Prophet explained which one was contextual and relevant. That's the one we should go for.